dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Dakota Makris. Thanks so much for joining us. In this day and age, many might say our youth are losing valuable social and public speaking skills thanks to technology. But one Kentucky organization is working to create leaders that will go on to use their voice to change the world. WYMT's Alyssa Williams was there at the 2022 Kentucky 4-H Issues Conference to learn more.
Aiming to mold Kentucky students into change makers.
And their purpose here is to learn how to identify issues in their local community, how to create a plan of action for their local community, how to implement and then evaluate and sustain those programs.
75 delegates from across the Commonwealth came together for the 33rd Annual Kentucky 4-H Issues Conference.
It is a really great way to improve your public speaking skills, improve your problem solving, and just address issues that are prevalent in your community.
From mental health to improving the foster care system, delegates have been working for several days to create a game plan and a presentation on how they would address these issues.
The young people that are here are our future. They're the ones who are going to be taking care of us, my age, when I'm older, and we need to make sure that they have the skills to create good stuff in their local communities.
Those with the event say it not only provides delegates with problem-solving skills, but also memories that will last a lifetime.
It's really cool because I see a lot of kids find their passions here, and being able to talk about those passions that they might not have been able to talk about and open up about it has just been really awesome to see.
Using the skills they learned here to create a better tomorrow. In London, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, this year's Issues Conference featured delegates from 30 Kentucky counties. Now, each delegate that took part in the conference is eligible to apply for a small grant from Kentucky 4-H they can use to fund community issue projects. Well, people gathered this morning at several stops in Pike County and in Virginia and Tennessee for the Santa Train's 80th run. The train made its way from Pike County and southbound to Kingsport, Tennessee, and delivered $300,000 worth of toys, clothes, candy, and other holiday treats for people throughout the region. The Santa Train was previously canceled in 2020 and 2021 due to the pandemic, but people were excited to see the train back on track once again.
Growing up back home when it would come through, just the impact it had on a lot of other people, just getting to meeting the people, and then you'd see them again year after year. It's just enjoyment, and people don't realize it until they didn't have it, and now we got it back.
One family in attendance at a stop told us that prior to the pandemic, they had never missed a Santa Train since their children were born, and they say it's great to see those Christmas traditions back again. Well, as temperatures tick down across the Commonwealth, animal cruelty investigators say abuse cases tend to tick up. Lexington Fayette Animal Care and Control has dealt with multiple incidents in just the past week. Jeremy Thomas spoke with the department about the concerns it has over pets being left out in the cold.
Lexington Fayette Animal Care and Control says it's seen a concerning increase in animal abuse and neglect cases throughout the county this year. With the cold weather seeming like it's here to stay, cruelty investigator Jai Hamilton is urging people to take proper care of their pets.
Hamilton says the best option is clearly to bring your animal indoors during the winter months. If you can't, there are mandates throughout the city for animals living outdoors. Those include giving them good shelter, proper tethering or chaining, and access to drinkable water. Hamilton says the winter and summer months are always busier because of the potential for more dangerous temperatures. But she says the problem has been worse this year, more so than any other.
And that includes intentional abuse and acts of neglect. So this week already we've removed 3 dogs from homes because they didn't have proper shelters. A couple of them were shivering. Some of them didn't have water. So we're just not going to stand for that.
Hamilton asks anyone with concerns over an animal being abused or neglected in the county to reach out to their department. In Lexington, Jeremy Toms, WKYT.